So the society started before I was at uni. It wasn't always called the Esports Society. Originally it was called the League of Legends Society. In the first year, not too much happened, but then in the last 2-3 years, we then started talking to sponsors, and it's all developed a lot more. And in the last year or so, 2 years, we've been the biggest society on campus. We won Society of the Year 2 years ago, and hoping to continue that, make ourselves well known.
Can he kill Darius? No! Kendrick only comes in, no one can die right now. Just someone comes in with big items. Can she kill the Darius? That's it! That's the win!
To be honest, most of my friends I have right now at the university are all esports related, because everyone, it's just such a huge thing that when you start playing games with people, their friends are people, their friends are people, and everyone sort of can easily come and join and play a game together, and that's why it works so easily.
Spawn for mini, spawn for mini.
Oh, behind, lobby. Nice.
Lobby dead.
Let's go!
Let's go, dude!
Esports Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, e-boys and e-girls around the world, welcome to the annual Esports Awards 2020, hosted by your boys, House of Theft.
Yes, that is right. The annual Esports Awards, with a number of highly anticipated awards, from Strongest Player to a fan favourite, the Most Toxic. So we'll be getting into our first award, which I believe is the Most Supportive Teammate. So, Most Supportive Teammate. The first.
You want to talk about what the most supportive teammate is to you?
Okay. So most supportive teammate is that teammate that throws the flashbang in CS:GO, keeps you up, and a big factor is not toxic. They will never flame you. They will always motivate you to try and get that dub in those non-NSC games.
Even when you make mistakes, you mess up, then they're the ones saying, "Don't worry, it's alright. I got you. I'll carry the game." You know, they'll support you and help your team to win in any way, as well as being a close friend.
They're those players that will always back the man.
Exactly.
They will always back the man. They will never let you down. They will always support you. So, do we have the nominations? So, the first nomination, Freak Stefan for CS:GO. Now, I can say that I do play quite a bit of CS:GO with this player. This individual. And I can confirm that he does back the man. There's been multiple times that I've been on B Banana, and he has backed the man.
I mean, Stefan's that sort of player, you know, that even though you're going 1-15, he'll be like, "Don't worry, you're gonna smash it. You're gonna frag out this round. He'll support you throughout any situation, and that's why he's been nominated for Most Supportive Teammate." Moving on to our next.
We have Shivs Roy for League of Legends, another fantastic game. Now, Roy is that player that will back the man again in that game. Whether he's mid, top, or bottom lane, he is definitely helping you get those minions and getting those towers.
I've never seen someone with more enthusiasm while getting completely shit stomped in a game.
That is 100% true. He may not be the most skilled gamer in the League of Legends category, but he is definitely the one that will try the hardest and support the team to get the dub.
And help you have like a good time while you're doing it.
That is true. Moving on, we have Squirty Dylan. Now, he is a very unique individual player on CS:GO because you love playing with Dylan.
Absolutely.
He is the best player to play with. He makes you laugh, and that is another key factor in the most supportive teammate. You want to be
Exactly.
enjoying yourself.
Exactly. It's not just about winning. It's not just about losing. It's about having fun, you know?
And enjoying the beautiful game of Counter-Strike. Moving on, we have Cyprotic for League of Legends. Now, again, he might be one of the more advanced League of Legends player in the society,
Yep.
and he definitely has the skills to show that. And he supports his teammates.
For sure. All right. Moving on to the runner-up of the most supportive teammate.
We are ready. Can we get a drum roll, please? No drum roll. All right. Runner-up. Main one. All right. The runner-up is Roy for League of Legends. So congratulations. That's it. That's our crowd. You can see our crowd in the background. That is the crowd going wild for Roy there.
All right. Now, for the most supportive teammate in of this current year in the esports society, it is. Don't have a drum roll.
We don't have a drum roll. No. Cyprotic for League of Legends. And you can see the crowd going wild behind us for Cyprotic League of Legends.
What
The
a
most
player.
supportive.
What a supportive teammate. Honestly, I would always want this guy on my team.
First pick all the time, no matter what, in
Exactly.
these 10 mans that we have for League of Legends. But congratulations, Cyprotic.
Congrats.
Yep.
All right. Moving swiftly on to the next award.
We have the best captain. Now, this is with a number of teams, a number of games. This is the person that will lead the team to victory.
Exactly.
They will do the research on the potential teams they come facing against. They are binding the team together to make sure that all their troops in their team are one
Yeah.
unit.
They're making everyone organized. You know, they're leading their team. They're creating scrims for their team. Setting up practice matches and stuff like that. So the nominations for best captain are, first of all, Zed Hunter for Overwatch.
Now, we know Overwatch is a very confusing game to watch.
It is indeed.
And to be a captain of that game is incredible. To be able to rally your troops with all the different DPS and all the other roles, the other two roles in the game, that you're able to rally troops and able to get the win, and to make sure that it's not a confusing mess. You go in there with a strategy to try and get a dub.
Exactly. Next nomination.
All right, Stefan.
Stefan.
Right, so moving on, we have Major Connor for CS:GO. Now Major Connor, a well-known person within the society.
Mm-hmm.
Captain of Connor's Privates.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen time and time again, Connor has had different variations of Connor's Privates, but every single semester he comes back and challenges the top team no matter what.
And fails.
And gets completely stomped, but he comes back with more enthusiasm every time. And
that
there's
is
not
a-
many captains that can actually bring that out of their team.
That's a good thing for a captain, to be able to, even though you may be losing a lot, you come back and you try and get the dub.
And you still lead the team, you know?
Exactly.
You try your best.
Next up, we have not Stefan, but Stefam. We have Stefam from CS:GO. Not too sure if this is a Stefan's B Stefam or a Stefan's retirement home player. But the best captain, maybe a little bit biased because I have been on the team for now with Stefan for 3 years. But this player puts in a lot of time, does the research for the extra teams. In game, sometimes questionable captain, but we do get the dubs eventually. And finally, rounding off the best captain, we have Stig991 for Rocket League.
Now, this man has been following the Rocket League scene for quite a while now. He's always been in the scene, always been practicing with his team. He's been casting weekly for every Rocket League game, as well as being captain and teaching and telling them how to play the game. So, would you like to move on to the runners-up?
I think
of
we are ready
best
for the
captain?
runner-up. We have been told by our technical team that this has been a very close one. There was not much split in the number 1 and number 2 spots. So it'll be very interesting to see who gets a runner-up and who wins here. So the runner-up is Zed Hunter for Overwatch. Like we said, been able to captain. The crowd goes wild. Like I said earlier, being able to captain the Overwatch team is a tremendous task, and good job to Zed Hunter.
Yeah, lots of people tried and failed, and he's
Like DJ
definitely-
Remrem.
like Jess when she was kicked out of her own team. But
That is true. That is true.
and share of the society, but we won't go there today. But yeah, congrats to Kat for that one. All right, now drum roll.
The one we've all been waiting for.
Best captain. It's your
Steph,
boy.
not Stefan now, but it's Stefan for CS:GO. Potentially rigged. No one's clapping. Not too sure what's going on. Oh, there we go. There's the clapping. But this player has done a tremendous job for the past season, being able
just
to
this
captain, multiple seasons in the multiple variations of the CS:GO team. And we have an interview with the one and only Stefan. Stefan, how do you feel about receiving this beautiful award?
It's the biggest achievement of my life, to be honest.
Yes.
It's just that I couldn't have hoped for a better achievement to get at this awards in this prestigious event behind this amazing crowd, this amazing cheering all the time. But it's perfect. I'm so
Do you want to
happy.
say anything to your teammates that have played with you for all the years?
Well, to be honest, you guys have let me down multiple occasions. Remember back that time, Ninja? That's probably like I will never ever get over that. I still cry about that to this day. And me and Gil just talk about it. Like, do you remember that time when Reese went to see Ninja?
That's
and we
enough.
lost?
No one actually.
I think we need to get this guy off. No one asked about his
actually
life
cares.
story.
So we're just
No
gonna
one asked about
move
his life story. Imagine being the best captain and flaming his teammates. That's all I'm saying. Maybe we need to have a look at the revote. But we will be moving on now to the next award within the game category, which is the best all-round player.
All right, now the bar has been set high for this one ever since Simply Square has joined the society. He has been the overall best all-round player, but obviously he's not here this year.
Yeah, so the best all-round player, it's that player within the society that is just a god at every game they pick up.
Yeah.
Whether they pick up a League of Legends game, whether they pick up an Overwatch game, they're just a god and an absolute beast at it. Basically, like Simply Square.
Rest in peace.
I'm getting the crowd is where's security? The crowd is throwing things at us.
It's getting a bit wild right
So
here.
the first nomination we have is Kitsune. Now, questionably best all-round player, did lose to Simply Square previously, but some will say he did play on a high team for CS:GO. We are getting more objects thrown at us. Then he did play a little bit of League of Legends.
So Kitsune has been on the top league team in his first year of the Esports Society. Did pretty well with them. Then completely switched game onto CS:GO and played for the top team of CS:GO. Two seasons in a row getting 2 top 16 places with that team as well. So it's not just like he can play 2 different games. He's at the top of these both these esports games. All right. So shall we? I'll introduce our next nominee. It's his.
We don't care about fighting games. We're moving on.
Moving on to our next nominee, Neon. Now, I think this was a bit of a dark horse in this competition.
Yeah.
But this man is insane when it comes to any type of FPS game.
That
This
is true.
man
That is true.
Can just hit heads on whatever game.
That is true.
Doesn't
That is
matter
true.
If it's CS:GO, doesn't matter if it's Overwatch.
That is true. That is
Doesn't
true. I definitely did beat.
This guy's fucking trash, dude. At every single game, he's always subpar, always fucking bottom fragging, dude.
Who is it? Who is this guy? Where's security? Who is this guy?
Security?
So
and most recently picking up Formula 1 as well.
that is true.
He has been completely stomping it in the Formula 1 scene.
And I hear he did beat DJ Remrem in a 1v1 Overwatch.
He did,
so that's the
indeed.
Overwatch game leader he was able to beat.
Exactly. That's a huge
A
feat.
huge
I mean,
accomplishment.
DJ Remrem is one of the best Overwatch players we ever have at this unit.
That is true. That is true. Junkrat main, you know.
Junkrat main.
So moving on, we have Shurfy, who I'll introduce this one.
Yeah, do you wanna? Okay,
And Shurfy was played in the top Dota team. His biggest accomplishment is probably, his only accomplishment is probably winning Arrow League, which is like the B-Tech Nor or something like that. Yeah, there was like 4 teams in it, and they made it to the
30
final.
teams.
And
30 teams.
and then we have Big Lewis dropping some mad bombs and just carrying them to victory. But although Shurfy was on the top Dota team, he then switched over to the top CS:GO team.
Wait, what?
And even though
You guys begged to have me back.
even though he switched to the CS:GO team, he may not have been the best CS:GO player. He allowed
author.
Stefan's retirement home, even though he dropped 6 kills to make it to the
7.
top 16. So he must have been doing something in the game because they wouldn't have won. Moving on, we have Cybercrook, who I'll allow you to introduce.
All right, Cybercrook has been a legend at this university. Obviously, he's known for his Overwatch prowess. But he obviously plays a wide range of other games, which is why he was nominated for this award.
So let's move on to the runner-up for Best All-Round Player. It is your boy, Shurfy. No one's clapping? Oh, they're clapping now. They're clapping now. Anything you'd like to say, Shurfy, to the games you dominated in?
Well, I just want to say to everyone that's had me on their team, you're welcome.
Imagine playing Gwen. Gwen!
All right, moving on to the actual Best All-Round Player.
Cybercrook is a she. I do apologise for my
Sorry.
my presenter
She.
here. I do
She.
apologise. The background, the research team didn't do their research correctly. I do apologise. Ciao, Jay. Moving on to the winner of the Best All-Round Player. Probably the most anticipated award in the society. Who is the god in the society? All right. It's the B-Tech Simply Square. Let's do an interview with Kitsune.
What can I say? Whew. What can I say? I mean, everyone is trash. I'm the best.
How does it feel to actually beat Simply Square? Well, only because he's not here.
Actually, it's my third year in a row winning this award.
Oh, really?
The last 2 years, he actually wasn't even here.
That's not what my stats say. It says Simply Square's won
I mean,
everything.
You literally have fucking.
Whoa, no swearing, please. It's PG stream. PG stream.
I mean,
sorry, I'm gonna have to take you away. Wait, security! Come on.
It's my stream now, bitch.
Alright, nice one, Luke.
Nice one, dude. Yeah,
That's what you
I'm a
did.
professional.
Alright, let's move on next award. Next award, let's get him off. Get him off. Just get him off.
Thank you, everyone who voted for me. I do appreciate it.
Everyone voted you because Simply Square wasn't an option. Okay, moving on. Ah!
All right, moving on to the next category, please.
The strongest player. Another very impressive award in the society.
Yeah, so, strongest player is the strongest player in their particular game that they play. So, this is just someone who is a league above everyone else in their game.
Yeah.
No one else in the university or the esports site can even keep up with this person on their game.
The MVP of every game they play, pretty much.
Exactly.
They're the person that you like the lower skilled people aspire to be like.
Exactly. 100%.
So first up, we have Big Lewis. I'm gonna hand it over to you, Chef, who might have a bit more insight into why Big Lewis is the strongest player.
Our Dota team is trash, but there's been one man been carrying it this entire time, and that is Big Lewis.
I think we should clap for that, just for that anyway.
I mean, it's been
To be able to carry the Dota team to the Arrow League champion.
Time, so,
Whole team on his back, in his little rucksack. Big Lewis just climbing up the mountain to the top of the Arrow League.
Exactly. All right, on to our next award. Would you like to introduce our next nominee?
I think we all know this person. He's a familiar face within the society, but it's J Beans. Now, we all know how good he is at Overwatch. I think he's won every single Overwatch tournament there has been in this society.
He has indeed. But recently, I feel like he's been a bit washed up.
That is true. I've seen him playing different games. Trash game like War Thunder. Don't know what he's doing over there with his FPS skills and all that kind of stuff. Don't know what he's doing on that game. But
Waste
J
of
Beans
potential.
used to be the strongest player. Is he still the strongest player? Questionable. Up next, we have Cyprotic for League of Legends. Now, we all know how good this guy is
Now,
at League.
this man has been taking this year by storm. Every League of Legends tournament he has won. Not just League of Legends, he's won the League of Legends card game. Legends of Runeterra as well. So this man has come out of nowhere and is winning everything to do with League. He's also beaten a pro League player at a 1v1 at the RedBull gaming sphere. On his first couple weeks of joining the society. So this man is definitely no yoke.
No yoke. And rounding off the strongest player, we have Cybercrook, who Overwatch skill, it might not be as good as Jamie's or J-Beans,
Questionable.
but still very highly skilled up there.
Indeed. She.
She.
We've got questions from the crowd.
Oh.
Jack says, strongest player in their game, yet there's no CSGO representation.
That's because every CSGO player is trash.
Well, I mean, they didn't get voted, so, you know. Maybe the CS:GO players think they're above this, and they already know that.
I
they're the
think what it
strongest
is that everyone on the top CS:GO team knows they're good, right? And they're like, oh, but everyone else on my team is good, so I don't know who to vote for because there's just so many good players, right?
That is true. I mean, there are some weak links among the teams, but
Kitsune.
we'll ignore that. All aim, no brain. Okay, moving on to the runner-up of the strongest player.
Ooh.
Highly anticipated. Cyprotic for League of Legends. Crowd gone absolutely berserk there for you, Cyprotic. Absolutely wild for you there.
He definitely
my
deserves
friend.
it. Definitely deserves it.
Definitely deserves it. Absolute monster in League of Legends. As you already know, our research team has done research on Cyprotic, and we know that he beat pros at League of Legends.
Exactly.
So that must show something of his skill.
But it also must show something of the person who's won this award, because they've done a lot more carrying of their team. Moving on to the actual strongest player this year. It is your
Big
boy,
Lewis.
Big Lewis.
Lewis, the crowd's going absolutely berserk for you. You're gonna have some fans back at home. They're gonna want you to sign some keyboards or mouse mats, whatever the weebs do. But congratulations to Big Lewis. It must have been difficult. I would really like if we have Big Lewis to ask some questions to see what it was like having to carry all this like heavy Dota team to the win. But unless we don't have Lewis in the chat, do we have Lewis in the chat? Rigged. Anything to say, Lewis? Anything to say about carrying the Dota team?
Yeah, you have to talk like Lewis, though. Do your best Lewis impression.
Nah, I can't do this impression. You know, I know Lewis for quite a long time now. You know, he's been there through thick and thin. He's trashed the league. I know that for sure. He's been stuck gold free for about 2 weeks now. But I mean, he's been stuck in gold free for league for about 2 weeks now. He's kind of sucking hard, but I mean, at least he's okay at Dota, I suppose. So I'll give him that. But yeah, he's been a good friend. He's a cool guy, and I guess he's pretty good at Dota. Unlike you, Chef.
Okay.
All right.
And that rounds off the strongest player.
Yep.
Next award,
Moving
please.
swiftly on to the best
Ooh.
team at the Esports Society. Right, we have Stefan's Bitches / Stefan's Retirement Home. This is a team that...
So let's go through best team first of all. So the best team is the team which is undisputed in any league they play in within the society. They are the team which all the other teams aspire to be like. They are the team that are winning their games, getting to the top of the Northern NSC rankings.
Putting Hearts on the map.
Exactly.
In terms of the esports.
Because at the moment, all we're on the map for...
NSC.
At the moment, all we're on the map for is the memes. So let's try and get on there for some competitiveness, and some of these teams look like they may have done it for us. So, like I said, the first team we have are...
Stefan Bitches, Stefan Retirement Home. This is a CSGO team. It's been our best team for a while, I think, throughout this uni. They've been doing pretty well. A couple top 16 finishes. Nothing too major to shout about. But sorry,
I should like to correct you.
Top 10 finishes, I'm just hearing now.
Top 16 is an insult, so we'll say top 10, please.
Sorry, top 10 finish.
In both variations of the Bitches and the Retirement Home,
exactly.
might I add.
In both leagues, NSC and Null.
Pretty much a very dominant team in the CSGO genre.
Definitely put us on the map somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. In the top 10 area. Alright, moving on. We have the Overwatch team.
Hearts.
I don't know how you say that. Schnozzers. Heart Schnozzers. And I mean, they've been doing work in the Overwatch team.
They have, haven't they?
They've been doing work.
Everyone's heard of these guys.
Exactly.
They've been doing so well. I mean, they've got a strong team behind them. You can see the chemistry that they have.
Yeah, you can really see it.
Players.
You can really see it.
Like they obviously been playing with each other for like plus 10 years or so. They understand how each other play. They're just at the top of their game, and it shows why they've been nominated.
I mean,
best team.
at the start of this academic year, we fought a really good Overwatch team with JB and some other Grandmasters. That all fell through.
Exactly.
But you know who stepped up? Heart Schnozzers. They stepped up.
They kept it going for us.
And they have risen when the quote unquote top team had fallen, and they have become the top team, and they have done a tremendous job for Hertfordshire Esports in the Overwatch scene.
Exactly.
So big congratulations to them.
Big congrats to them.
Next up, we have the big PP from League of Legends. And we do know that League of Legends, we have done an average season so far. We are just bringing in our League of Legends game leader to go in for a bit
He's
more
got some
in-depth knowledge
statistics and
for
knowledge about
the big
team.
PP. So we're just bringing in Jawad J for a bit more of an insight for the League of Legends. So, Jawad, could you give us any insight into League of Legends, please?
So on this team, there's Sunga in the top lane, there's Leah Mason in the jungle, there is Cyril, who is our best performing League of Legends player throughout the whole time. In the mid lane, there is Casper as support and Diamond Storm as ADC, who might have also been nominated for another award.
Sounds like a team of greatness.
It does. So this team, unfortunately, it couldn't reach the ranks of other teams have in the past, but it is gradually getting there. Eventually, sometime they will probably reach that, because all of these guys are going to be staying here for next year as well. So it'll be interesting keeping the team together.
Thank you. That
you,
is Jawad J, League of Legends game coordinator. Thank you for the insight. And to round off the best team, we have the Hearts White Rocket League, who have done a tremendous job this season. They have, like we've been seeing, they've been streamed on our Twitch channel, and they have won the Southern NSC
League.
which is a tremendous job to them.
Congrats to them.
Congratulations.
It's pretty average, let's be honest.
When there's only like 15 teams, it's
You're
an
bound to
alright
win
it's an
something
alright job.
Eventually, right? If you keep playing.
But other games like CS:GO, League, and Overwatch, when there's like hundreds of teams, it's a bit more trouble. And it's Rocket League, so it's just car football. All right, so let's see the runner-up for best team.
Oh, it is
Hearts White Rocket League. The crowd goes wild for some car football. Maybe, absolute congratulations to Hearts White Rocket League. Tremendous job for them. Maybe if there was a bit more teams in the league, they might have been the top team. But nonetheless, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to them. And now, moving on to the actual best team this year. Oh.
All right.
Sorry. We've been hacked by the system. They've added an extra nominee and contender. A worthy mention.
Where's the crowd?
Hearts Blue Rocket
Rocket
Rainbow
League?
Six Siege.
Hearts Blue, Rainbow Six Siege team. Six Siege team. You know, Rainbow Six.
Now these guys got top 9 in null, which is I think might be our highest. Is this our highest place? Highest seed
I
team
think
ever been.
I think what's impressive about this team is no one really knew how well the team was going to do.
Exactly.
And then the team was formed, and then kind of sort of out of nowhere, they suddenly started doing really well, winning their games, and then it suddenly became apparent that they were actually doing really well in the league.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is probably our first proper Rainbow Six Siege team.
Yeah.
That has showed up to every game, had a consistent lineup of players, and top 10. That is so impressive.
Considering that, I think the top teams in this league for Rainbow Six Siege are actually so half of them semi-pro players playing in the top 8 division. So the fact that these guys got to top 9 and competing with some of these teams is actually amazing. So a great mention to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations.
You guys got no votes though. Unfortunately, you did not get any votes, so that's why it had to be a worthy mention. So
Crowd didn't like that one. Crowd did not like that one. All right, so now the winner
moving on to our
of the best team.
Oh,
Stefan's Bitches!
Slash retirement home. Give it up for them.
Now, we all know the Stefan's Bitches and the Stefan's retirement home. A prominent face within the society. So we are gonna get some of the players from the retirement home and Bitches up on the stage.
Yep. We'll get the
So we'll get the
captain,
we'll get
Stefan 3,
the
and we'll also get Kitsune.
So as you can see, it goes from Stefan's Bitches / Stefan's retirement home. There was a number of variations across the leagues. So we have Jawad J, Freak, Stefan Cooper, Sherfy, Neon, and Kitsune, as well as Ben Dragon, Frost, Luke, and all those players. Probably more people. There's a lot of variations within the leagues. TJ. How could we forget TJ?
How could we forget?
So a massive thank you to all those players that played in these teams. Anything you want to say, Stefan?
There wasn't really a competition, let's be honest. So the other teams kind of suck.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like we've been the most consistent, for 2 years now, 4 seasons. We've been just doing well, placing top 10s, top 16s, sticking around with the same 4 players. And yeah, honestly,
Until Ben left us.
until Ben left us, little fucking snake.
You want to say anything, Jowd?
Yeah.
Joward J
So,
on the top CSGO team.
Obviously, being the super sub, it's pretty good to
Pretty
get
tough.
Top 10.
Is it tough being able to have to sub in at late notice?
Yeah, it definitely is. Top 10 in 2 tournaments. It's pretty good, right? It's my highlight of my esports career at the moment. Yeah.
I'd definitely say. I mean, winning something like that must be pretty amazing.
Yeah, must be great to be on that team.
Thank you.
All right.
So we will now be moving on to the next award. Oh, I'm just being told on my earpiece from the tech team that this is the last award. That was the last award for the game section. We'll now be moving on to the meme awards, which is probably most anticipated, most fun.
The most fun awards that would award to members of the society that have been the best memes this year
Yes.
or created them.
Oh yeah. So in this break, I'm just gonna just gonna have a drink. This new chroma flavor. You see that? See that? Yep. Just we've got it made especially for this award ceremony. So everyone on the table, all their tables and the seats will have those chroma Red Bulls.
As you can see, they're loving it.
On your chairs. If you just look underneath your chair, you'll find one of these chroma Red Bulls. So just pick it up, crack one open for the cold, crack one open for the balls.
Yeah.
You know that sound. It's been a long day.
All right. Now, meme awards. So, shall we look at our first meme award? All right. So, best looking member. Now, this is someone in society who's just so good looking that you have to give them a second take every time you see them.
Exactly. You look at them, you're like, damn.
You're like,
Damn.
damn.
Now, a number of nominations here. Definitely a fair few. So, do you want to choose the first one?
I'll go into the first one. So, the first nominee, Purple Hair Reese. Now, when Reese first dyed his hair, I could not stop looking at him. I was like love at first sight. I had to keep staring at him no matter where he was. If it was lectures, if it was us playing football, if he was just hanging out in the kitchen making food, I had to look at him. That's because he was just so good looking,
I think Reese told me that he noticed you looking at him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, noticed him multiple
I
times.
was trying to be really sly about it.
Yeah, number of times.
Oh.
So moving on, we have Ben with no hair. Now, my ad, Ben is an average gamer with hair, just like an average gamer. An average gamer. But as soon as we saw him with shaved head, that egghead, it was like a new man.
It was, and it definitely showed.
It was so clean. It was so shiny.
It was so slappable.
Slappable. It was it was love at first sight, really.
Honestly, I've never seen such a nice shape to a head before.
Very circular.
It was
very
wasn't it?
circular,
Yeah.
and like a perfect little nook for his headset. I noticed. So that was beautiful.
That definitely
That was
enhanced
beautiful.
his gameplay as well.
I mean, that might be the reason why he was so good.
Maybe.
Moving on, and we have another variation of Ben, and we have Swaggy Ben. Now, a number of people remember at one of the first society meetup socials, there was I don't know if we've got a picture. Tech team, do we have a picture of Swaggy Ben? I don't think we have a picture of Swaggy Ben, unfortunately.
It's in our Discord. Everyone's seen the emote. It's Ben with these swaggy glasses, looking pretty cool.
Swaggerlicious.
Swaggerlicious, some people might say. So obviously this man has this is a start of the year. He was very swaggy, and then decided to cut off all his hair, and then
The swag left him,
but
he was still beautiful.
He was still beautiful. It doesn't matter what hairstyle he has. It doesn't matter how he looks. He is just such a good-looking guy.
Very true.
So that is obviously why he's been nominated twice in 2 different variations.
Some people couldn't make it their mind up. Just Ben. Ben's not enough. It's either bald Ben or swaggy Ben.
They can't decide which one's better.
That's true.
So that's why both of them are up there right now.
And then to round off the best looking member, we have Suhail Madman Remtulla. Now, some people may call this guy the sex guru, the sex goddess. This man is so good looking that I can't even put it into words.
Girls chase after him down the street. That's how good looking he is. They can sense when he's left his house.
Girls
start
look at
running
him
after him.
in lecture and can't stop staring at him. He is that good looking.
He gets girls' numbers like it's nothing. Like everyone's just like, Suhail, please look at me. Please notice me. You know?
It's just incredible. And the fact that he's madman, people know that he's a bit of a nutter. He may be a bit of a nutter, but he's a beautiful nutter.
He's also
Self-proclaimed
he
madman.
calls himself a madman. But on the side, he's also a quite good businessman.
That is
I mean,
true.
he
That is true.
The CEO of the one and only corner shop. That's
That is
obviously
true.
been taking this whole Hearts Esports Society by storm. I mean, some people might say it's like even better than the society.
That might be one of the things that people are attracted to. The fact that he can do multiple things. He's a businessman.
Exactly.
And he's a good-looking guy.
It's a
People love-
deadly combination.
People love a guy in a suit.
All right, moving on to the runner-up for best looking member. Oh, it is Bossman Suhail
Sex
Madman
guru.
Remtullah.
Suhail Madman Remtullah. So the crowd are going absolutely wild. Suhail is going to have multiple fans waiting for him outside the esports arena that we are in. But congratulations to Suhail, runner-up for the best looking society member. So the winner of the best looking member in the society is
Ooh. Ben with no hair.
now Ben with no hair, beautiful face, beautiful egg head. Just it looks so slappable, that head. But I might want to add a mention to the House of Theft for giving Ben no hair and shaving him. Who without House of Theft, Ben would still have his hair. So congratulations, Ben. Maybe you should shave your head again.
Maybe. I mean, it's the perfect time, right?
Exactly.
All right. Moving on to our next award. All right, now, most toxic member.
Now, this has been probably a fan favorite in the society.
Yeah, it's been the meme of the Esports Awards for years now.
Yes, most toxic, been there from the very start. Now, I myself have won it in the first year, and I might say there's a bar that's set to get this award.
It is.
You have to be flaming. You have to be flaming not only at opponents, but at your teammates.
Exactly. That's when it really becomes toxic.
Yes. So if we look at some of these, we can give reasons why they've been nominated.
Yep.
So the first one we have Troll, Hearts Hellcats have potential, Dion. Now, we all know the Hearts Hellcats CSGO team.
We do indeed. We know them quite well. We played them a couple of times, haven't we?
That is true. We played them a couple of times. And there's been a couple of times Dion obviously played on that team, or Troll. And constantly said that Hellcats have potential. But then going AFK in games and stuff.
Yeah, just leave. Dion's been the shot caller, I think, for this team for a while now, and sometimes he would just leave randomly throughout rounds and
Questionable calls.
or leave his team thinking, "Where's our captain gone?"
Yeah.
As well as being quite toxic
In general.
In general.
He left the team officially twice, and that's never a good sign for
A captain.
for a captain or a prominent player within the team. But moving on, we have Dragon. Please stop clapping, Ben. Now,
I think this one explains itself. I mean, for everyone that was there at Double Tap LAN this year, there was a lot of clapping going on.
There
but
was.
not by the crowd.
No, not by the crowd. By the player.
Well, a
And
certain player.
a certain player, Ben Dragon,
Mm.
and creating a lot of very awkward tension. And like it says in the title, please just stop clapping, Ben. That's all we want.
This man was clapping until it was so awkward that everyone in the room was staring at him.
It was slapping into the next
He was
round.
slapping way into the next round while they were playing for the
And
double
it must
tap
not have been
run.
nice for the opponents.
I heard
and
it was quite soul crushing.
I can't. I mean, it must have been horrible. I would not have wanted to be in that
I
position.
felt bad.
I
was
felt
just a
bad. I was
spectator.
expecting it as well, and I felt bad. So Ben Dragon, please stop clapping. Again, just a bit of a toxic player.
Yeah.
Toxic player, all that kind of stuff. Moving on, we have Mitz, the KDA player Loz. Now, I think we're going to bring in our League of Legends expert
Yep, he's
to
on
give
the
us a
line
bit
now.
more of an insight into why the KDA section has been assigned to Loz. So if we hand it over to Jawad J, our League of Legends
So
correspondent.
obviously Loz is a KDA player. It's as it is. He always plays for kills and assists. He never dies, in a team fight. He doesn't join up with the team. Also, fun fact, he got an account banned after playing one game on it.
That is very
One
impressive.
game,
Very
and he got
impressive.
banned. So I think he deserves this.
I think something that Jawad forgot to mention, maybe because of all the trauma that he's had by playing with this person on the team, this man flames the heck out of his team. Any small mistake, this man will say, "What are you doing?" He'll pick up on any little issue, any mistakes he makes. It's not him, it's the team. You know. Oh, he flamed in all chats so badly that Riot had to ban him straight away. It was during the game he got kicked out and he was banned.
We all
for
do
being
know, though,
toxic.
Riot are very, like, you can say just a silly swear word, no chat ban you. So we're not too sure 100% on what he got banned for. But nevertheless, he did get banned. So moving on to the final of the nominations for the most toxic is Sungai Rage Quit Sungai. That is right. It is Sungai Rage Quit Sungai.
What a name.
What a name.
What a
An
name.
interesting name.
This man has been a new member of the society, but he hasn't been new to toxicity, obviously. I mean, we played a recent Valorant game with his team, and apparently he was so toxic that he made his team rage quit.
His own team rage
His
quit.
own team rage quit during the game.
Very impressive, Mr. Sungai.
And that's actually really impressive. I've never seen that
Very
before.
impressive.
I think it was potentially because he threw the bomb out of the map, but yeah, and he also like just ran it down mid a couple times when he played for his league team, you know. So
Run it down mid.
Just run it down mid. So moving on to our runner-up.
The most
Ooh.
toxic, most anticipated award we have. The runner-up is Mitz, the KDA player Laws. Mitz, because he misses his shots. Missed, you know.
Miss.
Congratulations, Loz. Unfortunately, you didn't win most toxics. I'm not too sure if this is a congratulations. Maybe try harder next year if you are here.
We'll see.
Try maybe a bit more of a KDA player. Maybe get more accounts banned. But nevertheless, congratulations, Loz.
All right, now moving on to the thing you've all been waiting for. The most toxic member of the society. Ooh, it is Dragon. Please stop clapping, Ben.
You gotta keep clapping. You gotta keep clapping.
How long do I keep clapping for?
It was a long clap. It was a very long clap.
Congratulations, Ben. Fully deserved, I think. I think there was no question in anyone's mind the most toxic member of the society this year. Yeah, please stop clapping. Moving on to the next award in the meme category.
Most likely to be sent off at Football Fridays. Now, obviously, Football Fridays has been a new thing that we've introduced this year, working with Heart Active. And there's been quite a few scenarios where people have been disgustingly fouled and taken out.
If we did have a ref, might I add, in Football Fridays, these are the players that would be sent off.
Exactly.
We do play a little bit of street rules, but these are the dirtiest players in the society. So up first, we have Troll Dion. Now, he is definitely a dirty player, but not just physically, mentally as well. Trying to get into the minds of his opponents, flaming his teammates for small mistakes they make on the pitch.
Exactly. Well, he never tracks back to defend.
Exactly. You see him in far attacking and not tracking back. They score, and he's going, "What you doing?" And you're like, "What are you doing, mate?" So
Exactly.
Dayon,
That's not excusing the pinpoint accuracy that he has with the football when
that's
Jess is
true.
on the pitch.
That is true.
This man, I've seen footballers score great goals, but I've never seen someone have this good accuracy at hitting someone in the head with a
Able
football.
to hit a target no matter the range,
No matter where he is on the pitch,
with the same
he
power,
could be facing the wrong way,
and
he'll-
he's still able to hit the
he'll
target.
Still
able to
somehow
hit Jessica.
Jess in the face.
So that is Dion. Moving on to arguably the most dirty player in the football
Yes,
scene.
I mean, if we all think back now, we're all gonna have flashbacks to Jawad making a questionable challenge on your boy Neon here.
I think everyone can remember the sound which was made.
It was a loud clad.
From behind, Neon running on the ball, and all of a sudden, it's like a sonic boom out of nowhere. Jawad J has flown into Neon and absolutely tried to obliterate and end his Football Friday career.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the run up he had coming to this, because I think Neon was facing towards goal, but Jawad came up behind him with full force. I could see the hate in his eyes, and completely took out Reese. Do you wanna talk us through what you felt during your descent to the floor?
I was from behind and immediate pain. Immediate pain. Straight away, immediate pain. I can't even explain to you. Out of nowhere, imagine someone from behind, a 2-footed challenge, immediate pain. You're on the floor. Don't know what's happened. You don't understand what's happened. It's like you've been hit with a bomb. You're on the floor. I'm on the floor, and it's just immediate pain. Everything's hurting. Everything's hurting. And then you see other people come around, check you're okay. That's when you know it's serious. When everyone's running over, that's when you know it's serious. But like I said, arguably the most dirty football player. Now moving on to Kitsune Gill. Now we all know how he's very boisterous when he plays football.
Quite physical, isn't he?
Quite physical. Tries to body you off the ball a little bit. But someone just couldn't handle his strength one day.
Yeah.
And there was a match-up between Kitsune and Major Connor. And Major Connor came off a little bit worse. For where?
I mean, it was basically Connor running into a brick wall.
Literally.
He was just unpassable, and I think potentially even chipped his tooth.
Yes, I think we are being told that he did chip his tooth.
Yeah,
we haven't got
chipped his
medical
tooth.
records or anything like that, but we are being told, our sources are telling us that. But Kitsune stood his ground, and Major Connor apparently up with the elbow, but I'm not too sure if that's true because of the height difference. So by the looks of it, he just ran into him. But I mean, we don't have VAR unfortunately on these Football Fridays, so we can't replay
We're
the challenge.
working on it though.
Now moving on to the final candidate, I'll let you introduce him. Not too sure why I've been nominated, but
Yeah, so it's your boy Neon Reese. I think I don't remember a bad challenge that Reese did, but I think it's because that Reese got fouled so badly that people think he should have been taken off the pitch.
yeah.
So I think they got a bit confused.
Yeah, I think they're getting confused because I think this person was fouled the most.
Yes.
Fouled the most, and I'm not too sure what's
I
happening.
think maybe it's because of you were involved in all of the
challenges. Yeah,
and then
yeah.
obviously you'd like say, "What the heck are you doing?" You know,
Yeah.
you'd challenge a person who's just fouled you.
So basically, some stupid people nominated me. Okay, moving on to the runner-up of the most likely to be sent off at Football Fridays. We have Kitsune Gill. Now, we are going to bring over Kitsune onto the stage and maybe talk us through some of the dirty challenges that he made, and maybe if you agree or disagree with this.
Yeah. So what were you thinking when Connor ran into you and you gave him a bit of barge?
Honestly, dude, there was a bit of a scenario before that, actually.
Oh, really? Would you like to tell us?
I remember there was a foul towards my teammate Reese K.
Oh, okay.
By, I think, Jawad as well. And apparently, according to Jawad, it wasn't a foul, and he wanted to play dirty.
Oh, really?
So, I just started playing a bit rougher, honestly. I was like,
You're backing the man.
I was backing the man. I was backing my teammate, innit? And then, I just run up. I tried to get the ball. The ball was high up in the air. We're both running towards it. And, I mean, I just kind of stood there. He ran into me, and apparently he chipped his tooth.
Did it feel satisfying when you felt the force of him and he just bounced off you?
I cannot disclose that information.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Gil.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gil.
Thank you, Kitsune. Absolutely, congratulations. So, we are now moving... Oh, I'm just being told we have a worthy mention for most likely to be sent off. So, the worthy mention should go to...
Oh,
right.
we've been told
Our
to
tech team are
scratch.
trolling us. So, the winner of most likely to be sent off at Football Fridays is...
Oh,
Jawad J. Car goes wild, trying to end many people's Football Fridays careers. We have Jawad here with us. Jawad, what do you want to say?
So I'd like to say that obviously this must be rigged. The committee winning 3 nominations for the House of Swift. Just got to give it to us. That's the only reason I'm winning this. So obviously Reese would get a red card because of the amount he argues. If there was a referee on the pitch, the referee would definitely send him off. And also, every single person that saw the foul, the first one, where Gil had fouled Major Connor or chipped his tooth, had said it wasn't a foul. So I'm not too sure where that's coming from.
All right, we won't get into the foul where he almost ended Neon's Football Friday's career, where he even forfeited a week because he knew it was a dirty challenge, yet he still argued that it wasn't. But let's move on. Jared J, everyone knows he is the dirtiest player in the society.
Yep.
So
Without a
moving
doubt.
on to most likely to fail their degree because of esports. This is a juicy one.
All right. So this has been an interesting award over the years. Only one person has won it twice in a row, I think.
A consistent winner so
Consistent
far.
winner, and that has been Jessica. So, would you like to talk us through what happens when someone takes esports a bit too seriously and puts it above their,
So you know,
their studies?
We know games get a bit addicting, trying to be the best in their game to win their team in Null NSE, playing a bit too much games. And that sometimes affects their uni work. And they sometimes play too much games, that their work gets affected by it. And could then lead to worse grades or even failing their degree.
Yes, exactly. So, without further ado, shall we look into our nominations?
Yes, so
first
up
nomination is Chicken God Reese. This man has been playing
A lot of games.
A lot of games. I always see him, either playing like Osu, League of Legends, CS:GO. He's always around playing games. So it's understandable why some people probably voted for him for this.
Yes. The next nomination we have is Jessica. Now,
she's a two-time winner of this award now, and she's coming back for a third award, even though she's graduated.
She's still failing her degree because of esports.
Somehow, she's still managing to do it, and it's quite tremendous. I think they managed to
Absolutely, congratulations.
to come back for this award and try and defend her title for this.
That's
one.
impressive. Against these nominations as well.
Exactly,
So,
we have a tough group here as well.
Exactly.
All right.
So moving on, we have Dragon Benji. He renamed himself to Benji now.
Yep.
So that is still Dragon, and we all know that how much Counter-Strike this guy plays.
This guy is he's in a league of his own when it comes to Counter-Strike. He's been playing obviously so much. I mean, recently he's kind of
Play a bit more of League of Legends now.
Yeah, he's now a league. He's been playing League a lot. So that
He's
might
ready
be his
to take
next,
the League of Legends scene by storm.
Exactly. Next year, watch out for Dragon Benji coming for your top tier League of Legends team. Shall we move on to our final nominee?
And we have your boy Mitch, who, like the others, plays a lot of games.
Yeah, exactly. He spends too much time in KZ servers. I'm hearing from my tech team, and that's potentially ruining his degree because when he's sitting there doing his exams, he's trying to bunny hop. And
He's b-hopping to his seat, some say.
Yeah.
From the back of the hall, he's bunny hopping KZ and round those tables to the front.
Some people even say he's doing it backwards.
That's impressive. That's impressive, Mitch. Speed Demon.
All right.
Okay, so the runner-up of most likely to fail their degree because of esports is Dragon Benji. Benji or Ben. Crowd are going wild for you, mate. Crowd are going wild. They're proud. You may be failing, but you got a lot of fans, mate. Absolutely. Congratulations, Ben. Well, I'm not sure if it's congratulations, but, well done, Ben.
All right. Now, moving on to the actual person who is most likely to fail their degree because of esports.
It's Jessica. Now, absolutely amazing. Jessica has come back to defend her title for a third year in a row. That is tremendous.
I can't believe she's done it 3 times.
People are still clapping. That's still impressive. Jess has been able to come back and challenge some of those pretty good people. And so our tech team are telling us that she had a big majority in the votes.
She won by a landslide when it came to votes for this, and it's clear to see why. I mean, she's 2-time winner now, and that's 3-time winner.
3-time champion. That's impressive.
I don't think we'll ever see anyone hit this feat again.
So whoever's going for this next year is gonna have it's gonna be hard to top.
Their work cut out.
Exactly, it is gonna be very hard to top that. So, congratulations, Jessica, for winning it for a third year in a row. And now we are moving on to our next award, the Participation Award. Right. Now, this is the award. Is the person that they sign up to every event. They sign up to every event if they win or lose.
Yeah, they're just here to have fun.
Yeah.
They never ever win anything.
You can count on them being there.
They'll be there.
You've never seen them at LAN,
They're never at LAN. They're not quite good at the games.
but
They never win anything, but they take part.
they're there, and that's what we'd like to encourage in the society, taking part. So the first nomination is Jawad J. Carried to Triforce 3. Now we all know before Triforce 3, Jawad J had not won anything.
Yep.
And then he is now a champion of Triforce 3.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a bit too big for his boots. I think he's the big man now that he's actually won something. But people are saying that he was carried to Triforce 3.
I mean, people were questioning if Jao would ever win anything ever.
That is true. That's true.
He has managed to win something, but I think everyone is now asking the question: was Jawad carried? And I think most people would say yes, he was.
There's a debate to be had.
Yeah, for sure.
Next up, we have Tech Jack. Now we all know Jack, friendly face in the CS:GO community.
Yep.
He signs up to absolutely every CS:GO tournament, but unfortunately, he hasn't been able to make it to be on the Hall of Fame yet.
I think the pressure just gets to him, and he just can't perform when it comes to LAN. I think
sometimes he chooses questionable teammates.
Yeah,
Dylan for one of the
his
teammates.
downfall. I mean, Dylan is fun to play with, as we mentioned before.
But he does go for a lot of knives, kills himself, trolls a
Yeah.
little bit. Maybe that was a bad decision on Jack's part. But nevertheless, Jack does participate in every single tournament.
That's true.
Up next, we have Miss Loz, now League of Legends player.
Mist. The Mist.
The Mist.
Now, it's clear why they call him the Mist, right?
Misses
Because
his
he's not
shots.
actually like he's always there, but no one can actually see him because he never wins
True.
anything.
True.
Yeah, so this man has entered a wide range of tournaments: CS:GO, Overwatch, League of Legends, but he's never actually won anything.
That is true. Moving on to our final nomination, we have Ethan. Just Ethan. And like I said, again, another person in the CS:GO community.
Yep.
Signs up to a lot of things, but hasn't been able to get themselves to LAN. Or I do remember one game he went 0-17 or something like that,
Yeah.
and a double tap
I
game.
remember that one.
A little bit disappointing when he has such a good teammate. And like I said, maybe let himself down a little bit there.
Yeah, this award's about taking part, isn't it?
It's about taking part. It's not about winning. I mean, Jared won now, and he won't shut up about it, but it's not about winning. So, we're going to move on to the runner-up of the participation award.
Ooh. It is
Jawad
J.
carried to Triforce 3.
I'm pretty sure Jawad would have won this award, been the winner of this award.
Yeah.
But obviously now he has won something.
Yeah.
So it explains why he's only
I
managed
do
to get
believe he was the winner
runner-up.
last year, no?
Oh, this award, yes.
Yeah, winner last year. So we've got
So,
Jawad J
Jawad-
on the stage to have a little talk about it. Jawad, do you want to say anything?
I feel like I'm pretty undeserving of this award. You know, I've won something. Most recent, I'm at my peak right now, so you know that's how it is. Obviously,
He's at his
there's,
peak of gold one,
everyone
boys.
else here has won something. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, it's fine,
Oh,
dude. No, it doesn't matter.
God damn. We're
Arrow
getting
League.
fire here.
Arrow
We're
League
getting fire here.
2018.
Alright, no one cares
Okay.
about Arrow League. We're moving on to the winner of the participation award this year. Goes to
Oh, it's
your
Tech
boy
Jack.
Congratulations, Jack. Kind of going wild for you. You got some fans out there, mate.
Remember, it's not about winning; it's about taking part.
It's about taking part. You got shots by gets.
So we're just hearing from our tech team that this man has been playing. He's been a part of the side for 3 years,
Long time.
and he's
long time.
played every single CS:GO tournament throughout those 3 years, and has still failed to win anything. So
I think at that point you got to take a look at yourself because something's going seriously wrong at that point. I think maybe partner choice or something like that because Jack's definitely got the skill at this point.
definitely has.
Definitely
yeah.
has a skill. But maybe reevaluate his partner choices or something's going wrong for him.
I mean, if it was single tap, I think he'd have a better
Single
chance.
tap, that is true, that is true. But nevertheless, congratulations, Jack. Participation award.
Oh,
Oh, so that could be a major factor.
that could be the game changer for
You-
him.
Oh,
Sorry. We're hearing from our tech team that Jack is switching to Valorant now.
now we all know Valorant taking the FPS scene by storm, and we also know that Jack's got some good core aim skills there. So maybe he'll when he transfers over to Valorant, that he'll take that by storm. So he needs to change his Twitter bio to a pro Valorant player,
Yeah.
and then maybe the society will pick him up.
I mean, good on him. Good on him.
Congratulations, Jack, for switching over.
Congrats. Now, moving on to the next award. We have one of my favorite awards, Meme of the Year. Now, everyone think back to last year, and the winner of that award was Jess RKOing Reese.
Yes, we all know that. Laid out like a starfish with a burger in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, meme of the year. So we're gonna go through these. We have the Ivan meme, which is a League of Legends one. So I'm gonna have a. Doesn't make. I'm not 100% sure of the meme.
The meme is just Ivan.
Ivan.
Just Ivan.
Ivan
Ivan
emoji.
emoji.
All right, so maybe a questionable meme. Moving on, we have the Flip Stefan Flip You. Now this all began with Joward only saying flip, and then progressing on a bit to Flip Stefan, to pictures of Stefan upside down that he's been flipped. Everyone saying Flip Stefan.
Got the whole house to start saying it.
That is true.
The whole society started saying it.
Yep.
It was quite contagious as well. So
and then people in when we were Hasselhoff was streaming, Flip Stefan was being put in chat, and Stefan was getting very angry at people like Mary and others when they were saying Flip Stefan. So moving on to the next meme.
So this is I think this is started in the CS:GO community. Happy Yom Kippur GIF. I think Voxy Sam, aka the Spanner, has created this one, and it started taking the CS:GO chat by storm. I mean, you saw people spamming this GIF everywhere, and you want to say anything, and the GIF will pop up, and it will just leave everyone questioning, like, what does this mean? I don't even know what it means.
I don't know what it means. I spam the GIF.
Yeah?
I don't even know what it means. And I think that's part of the meme.
Before I know it, it's already pasted on my keyboard.
Exactly.
And it's gone.
Someone asked me a question. I don't even read the question. I just respond with a GIF. So that's it for the nominations of Meme of the Year. We are going to move on to nominations.
I'm here for our tech team. There's actually one last award. So let me paint a picture for you. So Stefan's bitches actually were in the top 16 for Newell. And this is potentially the highest they've ever been, right? They've been to top 10 before, but there's a chance to get even higher, like top 8, top 6 potentially. That's that sort of area. And it turned out that one of the players on this team.
We don't need to go into all the details. Keep going, Chef. Keep going.
Sorry, I've been. Oh, okay. We're getting stormed. We're getting stormed on stage. All right.
Lads, this is one of the saddest moments of my esports career. Unfortunately, I will never get over this. But we'll go for it. We'll go for it step by step. All right. We've had after a quite a difficult season so far. We get top 32, right? With Scherf on our team. That is
With probably the worst player in the CS:GO society.
But yeah, we get top 32. Scherf's like, all right, dude, I'm gonna drop out of your team. I'm gonna go and try and take Doa seriously. He gets knocked out in Doa, but we won't go too much into that. But yeah, you got shout on Doa. We pull in Frost, one of the highest recommended players to us, really top player in the society, and we're gonna go into it. Okay, we win our first top 32 game, best of 3 against DMU, easy. Not
Destroyed.
even a challenge, right?
Flipped.
Next game, best of 3. Right. If we win this, we're going to be going to quarterfinals, and we were like one of the top tipped, universities to be doing really well in the tournament. Right. We got Warwick's top team. Now, they used to be stretchy boys, but this year they're not that good.
They're beatable.
They're beatable.
They're not gods.
They're
anymore.
not gods. I mean, they really weren't that good. Okay. But unfortunately, the Newell were hosting a little event at the RedBull Gaming Sphere to meet Ninja. No, it wasn't RedBull, Adidas Opening Center. That was it. And they were going to meet Ninja. Okay.
As famous Fortnite player, probably the face of gaming.
Probably one of Reese's role models. In his
role
life.
models. That's fine. Yeah.
And Reese signed up for this, knowing that it was on the same day as our best of 3 match against Warwick. And he did get accepted, as did Joward, but we won't go too much into that. That's not that important, Joward. So before this game coming up, we made some banter on Twitter. We posted a tweet about us being the Grim Reaper. We took out all these top universities, and Warwick were next on our list.
They were next to get destroyed.
But on the day of our best of 3,
it was a sad day.
it was quite.
It was a very sad.
When just thinking about it now,
It was raining. I remember.
Yeah, it's just really.
It was
depressing.
stormy.
But Reese comes, knocks on my door, and he goes, "I'm not sure if I'm playing the match tonight, mate. I can't decide. I've been invited to go see Ninja at the Adidas opening." Now, this obviously was very upsetting to me. So I went and got Gil. I went and got Jared. I went and spoke to Chef. I was like, lads, we got to talk about it as a house. We have to understand the thought process of Reese and what's going to go down here. Do you understand the consequences you might have on our team? Our only chance, really. Our best chance to do well in
This was out of the 3 years that we played as a team, this was the highest we've ever gotten. So we could have literally been top 4 in UK university scene. Just imagine that. Nah. You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance, fam. Top 4. Just think about that.
Reese ultimately decides to go see Ninja. And he tells us really last moment, too. We had an hour to prep. We had to get Scherf back in. Scherf, obviously, respect Scherf. He came in last second. He was like, I'll come join. But Reese, he's a support player in the team. He knows all the smokes. He throws all the smokes in our setup. So I had to jump in a match with a setup game with Scherf and teach him smokes. In half an hour, we had to teach him all this. And it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. We jumped into our first map against Warwick on Nuke. First round, smoke misses on the pistol.
Smoke misses. It was crucial. We lost it.
We got slapped. And from then, I think everyone was already a bit tilted.
Yeah.
It should also be noted that Reese didn't actually get to speak to Ninja. Didn't actually get to meet him properly.
Didn't actually even got.
What a waste of time.
Ninja didn't even acknowledge him.
Yep. Reese, that's probably quite a sad moment for him too. His role model just ignoring.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really sad moment. I got crushed by that, honestly.
Gil, no one cares, mate. I think let's go back to the show, Reese.
Okay, so to round off the meme of the year, the runner-up for meme of the year is. Runner-up of meme of the year is Happy Yom Kippur. I think one of the brilliant things about this meme is that everyone's been a part of it. Everyone
definitely has.
Even if they deny it, has sent that GIF.
Yeah, even if they haven't realised, they've probably sent it.
It's in their DMs,
In some
it's
shape or
in the
form.
Discord server, it is everywhere.
For sure.
Everyone has sent it. So congratulations to the GIF, I guess.
Yep.
So the winner of the meme of the year is... an honourable mention for meme of the year is... Sam the Spanner.
I mean...
Now, might add, this is Sam Voxy Papworth Sam.
Yep.
Being called a spanner in general Discord.
Big Paps, having some drama in the Discord.
Yeah, a little bit of Counter-Strike drama that escalated and moved on to a bit more the general text channel, which everyone could see. And Sam was being called a spanner in front of everyone.
I think it's suited him quite well, though.
I would love to have Sam here to see what he thinks of being called a spanner in front of everyone.
I'm sure he loves it.
So if you see Sam, make sure you call him a spanner.
Yep.
So now, moving on to the winner of the meme of the year is... the Flip Stefan Flip You meme. Now, again, this is a great award because everyone's been a part of it.
Everyone has definitely.
Everyone has been a part of it.
Everyone has said flip you at one point this year.
The fact that it escalated from Flip You and became Flip Stefan with the help of everyone in the server is pretty amazing. So might I say, I'm just gonna put my mic down.
Big congratulations to Stefan here.
Stefan, that's probably the only trophy you're going to win from university esports scene. So absolute congratulations. Anything you'd like to say to the people that called you Flip Stefan?
Alright, lads, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why Flip Stefan has become such a big thing. All I can say is just flip you. Flip all of you. All of you saying Flip Stefan in chat right now, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. All of you.
Flip.
Don't know why this is a thing.
Flip you
indeed. I don't know why this is it's become such a prevalent thing. It was all Joward originally in the COD stream. He's the one who started this. I don't know why it's not Flip Joward. Why is it me? Alright, dude.
Okay, I want to see a Flip Stefan in chat. No fuck Stefan, we only see Flip in this chat.
Flip.
So I want a Flip Stefan in all the chats. I will know, tech team will tell me if you've done it or not. They're doing it. Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Flip you.
We're going to continue this meme forever. This meme will never die. It's always going to be Flip Stefan. So, congratulations to Everyone. This is a team effort,
Good
guys.
job, guys.
This is a team
Good job.
effort.
You know what? Round of applause all around.
They're loving it. Everyone who said Flip Stefan, you are a part of it, and well done.
Congrats.
Well done.
Congrats.
My heart goes out to you. All right, moving on to the next award.
All right.
So,
I'm hearing that that's the end of our meme awards.
oh,
Going on towards our member awards now. Now these are certain individuals who have done something this year that have
done something this year.
They've done
They've
something
definitely
this
done
year.
something this year.
and we decided to award them with some awards
Yes.
nominated by you guys back home.
So, move on to the first award. The most active member. Now, this is the person they're always in Discord.
Yep.
Always in Discord. You ask a question, they'll respond very quickly.
Within 5 seconds.
Exactly. They're the people that are always on it.
And that's taking in input delay.
Exactly. It's
from
some
Discord.
people might think you ask a question within like 1 second, it's been replied to.
You know what? Some people would find that quite annoying. But I think in the society, everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it.
Everyone loves
They are always in Discord. They are making people feel welcome. They're answering people's questions.
it. Even if they don't know the answer, they will answer you.
That's a good point that my tech team has just raised. It's not only in Discord, but it's also the people that are in the Twitch streams. For example, the long Twitch streams, the free charity streams that we've done. 72-hour COD stream. Stig did a charity stream. They're the kind of people that are in chat, keeping the gamer going.
Yeah.
Keeping
In those
them awake.
late hours at night when it's just a couple of you playing, you're really low on energy, keeping the stream going, they pop into chat, bring life into you again.
And I can say from first-hand experience, they are very important in those charity streams.
Exactly.
In those late hours when you are so tired and you see in chat there's actually someone that's talking to you, means just keeps you going. So absolutely, congratulations to all the nominations here. Big ups. So the first nomination is Jamed James, like we all know, very active in the server.
Very, very active.
Probably one of the people that are most active in the Twitch streams.
Yep, for sure.
72-hour stream, he was always in there, staying up for a lot of the hours with the people that are doing the stream. Next up, we have Dragon Benji.
Yeah, this man has been very active in Discord and all sorts of chats. Also quite helpful to like new members of society, asking any questions about the committee or like how they can get involved. He's often quite quick to respond, as well as jumping into different streams as well, checking on people, seeing how they're doing, asking a couple of questions or so. So he's been quite active throughout this whole year.
Next one, we have Chicken God Reese, who had a number of nominations, I hear, from the tech team. So a lot of people noticing how active he is in the Discord. Like I say, pretty much same with all these people. They're always asking people's questions.
Yeah.
Keeping the chat popping.
I mean, this man is always in Discord. So much that I think he's even fallen asleep on Discord a couple times.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and that just shows the commitment that this man has to making sure everyone is welcome.
And might I add, this is the winner of the award last year. So he is currently the title holder. So going up against some tough competition.
Going for his back-to-back winning. Here.
Back-to-back.
Back-to-back, trying to hold retain his title.
We'll find out later if he is able to retain his title. So the final nomination is Stig991 Adam. Now, very active in the Rocket League chat.
Yes.
Very active in the general chat. Very active in the Counter-Strike chat. Every chat he's part of, he's very active. Especially the racing game section with Dion. Very active in that. He is also very active in the Twitch chats.
Yeah, and not just Twitch chats, his Twitch streams as well. He's also been one of our top streamers this year on HeartGG and his own channel. So, big shout out to him.
Actually streaming a game and not a black screen. So absolute congratulations to Adam.
Congrats.
So we are moving on to the runner-up of the most active member in the society. Ooh. Dragon Benji. Ben, crowd loving you, mate. Crowd loving you. So, well done, Ben. You weren't the most active. You were the second most active. Absolutely congratulations. Maybe be a little bit more active next year. You might win it.
Try to not have a life at all and just be on Discord.
Yeah, we're looking for these no-lifers, Kappa.
Yeah.
All right, so the winner of the most active member in the society is...
Ooh. Jamed James.
Fully deserved, absolutely fully deserved. We all know how active this man has been throughout, not just past couple of months or a short period. We know how active this man has been throughout the whole academic year.
Yeah, exactly. I
From
think
September to now, he has been so active.
yeah, there's no sort of surprise. I think everyone was expecting him to win this one.
First year, always in Discord, playing
Yeah.
games. Always in Discord, chatting, always in the Twitch streams, no matter if it's charity stream or one of the speed runs that our members do. Absolutely congratulations to James. That is true. When we're talking about James in the chat, we got to mention that James was stayed in chat for long periods of the stream. He was staying up with the streamer. Even though people were going to bed after their shift has ended, James was staying up with the streamer, with the stream. Keeping the people streaming alive, pretty much.
Yeah.
When you're waking up after like 3 hours sleep in like 48 hours, and you see James in chat still, it brings a smile to your face, and that you can keep going.
Yeah, big congratulations to James, and thanks for helping all these streamers keep going. Now moving on to our next award,
The Kindest Member Award. Now this is the person in society which is the kindest heart. Never flame, never swear. Like they're the person that you.
No matter how you are or how you're feeling, this person will always be kind towards everyone in society. Doesn't matter how bad of a day they're having, how whatever's going on in their life, they will always be there and always be kind to someone.
They're the type of person that you can go to if you have a problem, and they
Exactly.
will try and help you no matter what they're doing. They're there for you.
Exactly.
So the first nomination is Trouble G. Now, even though she may have not joined the society at the very start, she has been a prominent figure in the Esports Society in the past couple of months, and definitely made a name for herself being very kind and sweet in the Discord.
Yeah, she's always there chatting to people, always making them feel comfortable,
Making people feel welcome.
Exactly. And big congratulations to her. Now, our next nominee, Jawad J. Now, this one is a bit debatable, I would say. We obviously saw how toxic this person can be. We've also seen how likely they are to be sent off on a football game.
Yes.
Very questionable decisions.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how. The only thing
I'm not sure who voted for him,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
people must be voting for him if he is that kind.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just not kind to certain people.
Maybe.
But he does make people feel welcome in the Discord. He is there. He will, if you have a problem and you message him, he will make you feel welcome. On the other hand, he does have a little bit of a dark side,
does
where
indeed.
he can try and end your football career,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's since he's won something, he's turned a bit now. But who knows? Up next, we have Grimbuck Sheena from the Overwatch scene.
Yeah. She's always been helping organize various outings as well as spoon trips and also all the Overwatch teams as well. And I think there was 3 of them, so it's quite a lot to deal with. Yeah. So moving on to our last nominee.
Irish Teardrop Mary. I don't know why I said that weird. Now we all know Mary, the social media manager, joined with Frankie, making sure all your lovely photos have been posted on the Twitter and other socials such as Instagram. We all know how kind Mary is. Mary's been in the society for a very long time now.
Yeah.
You always know if you go to Mary with a problem, like we said with the others, she'll help you, make people feel welcome, all that good stuff. So let's move on to the runner-up of the Kindest Member. Can we get an ooh in chat? Trouble G. Crowd are going wild.
They're loving it.
They're actually loving you, G. You got some fans out there. G, absolutely massive congratulations. Being the Kindest Member is a fantastic award
I
to
think
win.
what's notable is that she's been the kindest member, one of the kindest members in a short period of time.
That is pretty
It's
impressive.
quite impressive, I think.
In a short amount of time, people have noticed how kind you are.
Exactly.
That's good. I rate
All right.
that. I rate that.
Now moving on to our actual winner of
The winner,
kindest
the
member.
kindest member in the Esports Society is
Ooh.
Irish
Teardrop
Teardrop
Mary.
Mary. Congratulations, Mary, for winning the Kindest Member. Everyone knows how welcome people are made to feel when Mary's in Discord, all that kind of stuff, and join in on the meme with Flip Stefan. That's a good thing. So absolutely massive congratulations to Mary.
Big congratulations.
So it's a very nice award to win the Kindest Member, isn't it?
It has a little warm feeling.
It's a
in my heart.
wholesome,
Yeah, very
wholesome award.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next category, best footballer at the Esports Society.
Now, this is not only the person that scores the most goals, but scores goals, but does a lot for the team as well. You don't want that person that scores goals but then just stays up front and
Exactly.
doesn't track back.
Exactly.
We're looking for the best overall footballer, the person that does the best for the team. And the whole list here, people have nominated them for a reason, so they must be doing a lot for the team.
First nominee is Neon Reese. I think it's pretty clear to say this man has been playing all sorts of positions throughout Football Fridays. He's been playing up front. He's been scoring goals. Always been tracking back in defence. Also, he was a member of the one winning team of Football Fridays when it came down to the tournament section. House of Theft, obviously, taking that big win.
Big up House of Theft if you're in chat.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
Let's
here.
go.
I can hear him.
But yeah, obviously a top tier contender for best footballer. Moving on to the next one.
Major Connor. Now we all know Major Connor, absolute beast. Not only does he this man can play defense and you won't get past him. This man play midfield and he's like the Iniesta of the team. This man would be up front scoring goals, and he has scored multiple halfway line goals, and that is impressive. Does he have the power to be able to finesse it over Jamie's head, or is Jamie bad? Not too sure. But Connor's able to get the goal, and that is incredible. You know, if you're picking Connor for your team, you're going to get the dub.
Exactly.
You're going to get the dub. So massive congratulations on Connor. Even though I think he was on the team that came second in the Society Football Tournament.
Yep,
Not too sure. I think
so.
a second. But massive congratulations on Connor. Up next, we have your boy Sherfy. Now, this man has the speed. This man has the pace. This man is faster than Usain Bolt with a ball in front of him. When this man is chasing a ball, this man is so quick, not even Usain Bolt is able to catch him.
Yeah.
His legs
I
just
heard,
want to run.
Scherf did tell me that his legs sometimes just want to run. You know, they feel like they need to run, and they do. They
Sometimes
do.
This man can't get enough oxygen into his body to fuel his lungs when he runs. That's how fast. That's how fast his legs are running. That he can't get enough oxygen into his system.
Some say he's the fastest man alive.
So this man has the speed, has the pace to get around opponents and to score those beautiful goals. To just dart up the pitch. And like we said, like with the Neon Reese, he was on the winning team for the 6v6, 5v5 Esports Society Champion Tournament. So massive congratulations to Sherfy. And for our final nomination, we have your boy Ethan.
Now, I've seen a lot of players play in these Esports Football Fridays, but I haven't seen a player quite like Ethan. I mean, this man's dribbling capabilities are quite insane. I mean, it's very hard to get the ball off him.
This man's like playing FIFA Street on easy mode against his opponent.
Exactly.
He is doing step overs after step overs, doing skills after skills, nutmegging people left and right. He is making them look like absolute fools.
Exactly, and obviously he can play in all portion of the game. Like, it's not just one certain position he can play. He can play in everywhere.
This man plays defense, midfield, and up front, and he is still skilling people in defense.
And he's got a beautiful shot on him too.
Exactly,
So,
the curl that this man can produce is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
So we're gonna do the runner-up for the best footballer in the society. Ooh.
And it's Ethan.
Your boy Ethan. Massive congratulations to Ethan. Like we already said, this man has the skills for days. He came second in the Society Football Tournament, wasn't able to get the dub, but this guy is a phenomenal football player.
Absolutely. Now moving on to the actual winner of best. Oh, I'm hearing from our tech team.
We've got a
that
worthy
we have
mention.
A worthy mention.
It's a bit spicy here. No one voted for him. No one voted for him. Not sure why no one voted for him, but we're about to see our worthy mention is Vince.
Okay.
Now, this is a little bit upsetting that no one voted for him, because when it comes to those football games, no one wants to play in goal, do
No
they?
one does.
No one wants to play in goal. Everyone wants to be that goal scorer, the glory hunter.
Exactly.
But when people do play in goal, it is difficult to play in goal.
It is. We're playing full-size goals as well.
11-a-side goals are
Yeah,
massive.
11-side goals are huge.
Even when I jump, I still can't reach the top bar, the crossbar. So that is how big they are. And I am 6 foot. So Vince has been an incredible goalkeeper for the whole time we've run Football Fridays. He has been in goal every game, and he is absolutely incredible.
I also got news that he actually was representing the Hertfordshire's football team as well. He was also on the main football team.
That just shows you how good
So,
this person
It
is.
shows how good this man actually is, and shows that he is worthy of
The fact that we have these top tier players getting outside and playing football in esport football, and Vince is able to save all these goals and these massive 11-a-side goals is absolutely incredible. So massive congratulations to Vince. Incredible goalkeeper. Wouldn't be able to do Football Fridays without him.
Honestly, great player. Now, moving on to the best footballer of 2020 Esports Awards?
Ooh.
It is your boy, Neon Reese.
We all know I carried the 5v side House of Theft. Me and Scherf actually doing stuff.
Yeah, it was.
We had
mainly me and Reese.
we had
doing
me
a
and
lot.
Scherf doing. We had me and Scherf doing something. We had Gil just doing stepovers after stepovers, going off like don't know where he's going with the stepovers.
With Stefan making couple challenges.
Stefan making a
but
couple
nothing too
challenges.
noticeable.
Jared was in goal and was running outside with the ball at his feet and losing
Yeah.
the goal. And then we had Scherf just darting up the pitch so quick that I couldn't even see him. He was that quick. So absolutely incredible. I don't know. Me and Ethan, we're a dream team. Like we're just too good. So well done to myself. So moving on to the next award.
All right, most likely to go pro. I think this one's quite self-explanatory. It's the best player in their field that's shown so much skill that potentially they could go pro if they left everything behind them and focused solely on their esports career.
Now, this isn't just your average top-tier player.
No.
This isn't your DJ Remrem.
No.
This isn't your Freak Stefan.
No,
This isn't your Jowd J.
Exactly.
This is the person who is at another level in their game. There is a big step between top tier in Hertfordshire Esports and a semi-pro player.
Exactly, there is.
And these players are the people that people think they could make the pro team. So at first we have JBeans Overwatch, who arguably has already proven himself.
He has, but obviously he has been quite washed up recently. So he potentially could go pro again.
Yep, he could make the comeback.
But we'll have to see that one and wait for that one to happen. But
Will we see it?
He has quite top tier skills in the
He's been
in the
there
game of
before.
Overwatch.
The question is, will he be able to get back there?
Yeah.
Up next, we have Dragon Benji CSGO. Now, this man was a god in the CSGO scene.
Yep.
Absolute god.
Absolute monster.
But has he passed his peak? That's the question.
That's a good question. I do have inside knowledge. Apparently he says he has. But I still believe in him. I still think
There's still a lot of faith behind him.
Potential in him that he needs to bring out. House of Theft. Sorry, hearing that House of Theft all believe in
that is true. There is still a lot of faith behind this man. He just needs a bit more self-confidence, and he might be able to make it there. And like he's still young, we can still do it.
Yeah, it's very capable.
So like he just needs a bit more faith. Now we're gonna skip this third one. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it last. Yeah. We're gonna come back to the third one last. Now, so the Diamond Storm, League of Legends.
Now this player, obviously made a name for himself. I think he's gone to the top team as well at points, and he's been playing obviously very well whole season. And a lot of members, that's why they voted for him for potentially going pro in this game, because obviously he has this sort of passion for this game that no one else seems to have.
He has the passion, but also has the skill to back it up.
Exactly. And when you have passion and skill, that's when you're at your peak, right? And that's when you can do some amazing performances in your games.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Now let's go back to this one.
All right.
Kitsune for Valorant. We all know this new FPS game that's taken the gaming scene, not only the gaming scene but the esports scene, by storm. You see in pros like Brax putting his Twitter bio that he's pro Valorant player.
Yeah.
Now this man has been playing some Valorant and has been hitting some heads.
He has. I am getting some info that there was a little scrim game behind the scenes that the corner shop
interesting.
played Le Babes at Valorant, and it seemed that the corner shop completely stomped Le Babes when it came to Valorant, at least in the first game. And Gil did not seem to perform that well. I think he was getting top fragged by some guy called Scherfy.
Okay.
And it was a bit of a joke, to be honest. But
I mean, it must be pretty impressive to be able to go pro before even there is an esports scene in the game. The game's still in beta, and people are voting for him to be able to go pro. And the pro scene hasn't even been distinguished yet.
I mean, the potential is there. Maybe the corner shop could teach him a couple of things.
Yeah, maybe.
And that could improve his game to get him to that peak performance.
I think what needs to happen is that he needs to put in his Twitter bio that he's a pro Valorant player, and then maybe some of the orgs like T1 might be able to pick him up before the game's even out of beta. So, let's do the runner-up of most likely to go pro. The runner-up is Kitsune for Valorant. And I think an important thing to note here is that I think the main reason why he's the runner-up is because the game hasn't even got an esports scene yet. Just wait until the game has an esports scene, and this kid is going to take it by storm. This kid is going to be on a top-tier team. I've seen the potential. I've scouted him from a young age, and I can tell you that when the pro scene gets started in Valorant, he will be there.
I mean, some people say he's been playing Valorant Alpha when he was
Some
like,
people say that.
by the age of 5.
I'm here for my tech team that we have Kitsune on standby, so I'm going to bring him in here now. Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm hearing from a tech team that corner shop is actually trash. They are all washed up. They have literal no brain, but a bit of aim. No, not
Yeah.
everything.
How do you explain getting beaten in every sort of game
What do you
by the
mean?
corner shop?
Um,
CS:GO and Valorant.
well, CS:GO was 1-2, so it was a close one. Yeah, but we still lost. But we took a game.
You
off
still
you.
lost, mate.
And then
still-
Valorant, it was 1-1.
You say you take a game off like it means a lot to you.
No, I'm just saying we
I
took
mean,
a game off you.
for us, we were just.
Anyways,
Anyway.
what I'd like to say is that this game I think is my type. I think I could do pretty well in this game. I like the abilities. I like the gun mechanics. It shows a lot of promise. Better than CS.
No one cares, Gil. Thank you.
I'm the new caster.
All right, so that is Kitsune. You might see him in the future at maybe on a
Might.
Twitch stream
Big might.
if the Valorant pro scene actually appears. I don't know.
All right.
flipping
Now
know.
moving on to the player most likely to go pro.
Most likely
Most
to go,
likely to go
pro.
pro.
Who is it? Who is that person
Who is
in the
it?
society that is most likely to go pro? We're about to find
It
out.
is-
The winner is J-Beans for Overwatch.
Matt.
No one's clapping, Jamie. Now, I think one of the key factors in this game is he's already been there once.
He
He's
has.
done it once. He's got the T-shirt.
Yep.
Or he's got a jumper that he always wears to every single LAN. Maybe you should wear a different jumper, Jamie.
Yeah, maybe you should.
And he is an e-girl now, as a girlfriend. So, Jamie, the question that everyone wants to know is, will you make it back there?
Can you do it again? That is the question.
Can
And a
you
lot of
make it
people
back there?
Seem to believe in you. So go do it. You know,
Prove us wrong.
prove us wrong.
I remember Insomnia, you didn't do too well, so maybe try that again or something. But let's move on to the next
Moving
award
on
here.
to the next award.
Casters of the Year.
Now,
This is a good one. Our Twitch broadcast manager has done a mediocre job this year, and we've had some good streams. We've had some good casters, and let's begin to go through them. We might add, it's not just a single caster. There can be 2 casters in this. So let's start the first one.
So the first caster is Kitsune for Triforce.
Now, Triforce is one of the most recent tournaments which the Society held.
Yeah.
It was during this coronavirus outbreak, so it was held online. Nevertheless, it was a fantastic tournament. Now, Kitsune, he brought the hype.
He did.
He brought the hype.
I mean, it was clear to see he had the passion for the League of Legends. I mean, you could see all the combinations. He gave the expert analysis of the game that you wouldn't actually get from a normal caster.
Even for people who don't necessarily play the game of League of Legends, was enjoying watching the final because of the hype that was
Exactly,
being
yeah.
brought. Absolutely did a tremendous job casting that final. Fantastic job to Kitsune.
Good job to him. Yeah.
Up next, we have Stefan and Neon for the Outlanders Cup, which was the Dota
Dota
1v1 tournament that was held a couple months ago.
I've watched a lot of Dota streams. I've watched a lot of Dota casters over the years, and I've never seen something quite like Stefan and Reese. I mean, they just gave this sort of expert analysis that I've never even heard of before.
They had like secret insight from teams like OG
Yeah,
that
they
most
had,
casters didn't have, which
yeah,
is
they had
quite
the
impressive
background
to bring
knowledge, it was
not that knowledge, like you say.
Yeah, I mean they're not very well known about the game. They obviously did their research though. They managed to understand the game completely. They understand like the movements. They understood the day and night cycle, which was amazing. I never even thought about
The fact
day
that
and
they
night
were
cycle.
brought in to cast this tournament, and they stepped up to the job.
Exactly.
They stepped up to the job. They
100%.
brought expert analysis, expert casting, and I think everyone thoroughly enjoyed watching the game. So up next, we have not Stig 911, but we have Stiff 911, who's Stig's cousin or brother or something like that. But we have Stiff 991 for the consistent Rocket League streams that he does
Yep.
for the Rocket League team.
Yep.
Now the Rocket League team competes in the I'm pretty sure it's the NSC
NSC?
Cup, confirmed by the tech team. That happens every Tuesday, I believe. Tech team confirmed
Yep.
that. Yep, every Tuesday. That he streams it every week for the Rocket League team, which gives him some.
I mean, yeah, that's dedication. I mean, every single week he is casting the top team. No matter how what's going on, he's there.
He's there casting it, giving us some analysis, giving some
bringing
insight.
the hype to the game. as
Exactly.
well. So
Makes Rocket League enjoyable to watch.
Exactly.
So congratulations, Steph.
Congrats.
So our final nomination is Jawad J for Clash of the Flash Returns.
All right, now obviously, Jawad has been around the League of Legends scene for a while, and he's obviously got some good analysis, good insight into the game. And it shows in his casting. I mean, he's casted a lot of Clash finals over the years. Obviously, he couldn't cast Triforce this one because he was actually playing and winning in this tournament, where Gil had to step up to the plate. But yeah, I think he's done a good job over the years, and obviously knows a lot about the game and brings the hype. That's just what what a good caster does, you know.
We like the hype from casters. That's what we like to see. So
All
let's do the runner-up for cast of the year.
It is Stefan and Neon at
for
the Outlanders Cup.
So
Dota
the
2
tech team's just going to
tournament.
grab Stefan from the Outback section. So tremendous job myself and Stefan did for the Dota Cup. We were brought in very short notice.
Yeah.
But we did our research.
Didn't stop us from sitting down doing the research all night, ready for this 1v1 Dota tournament. It was probably one of the most historically best casted tournaments ever at the HGG Society. And
Our expert analysis by Magic being thrown left and right.
Magic left, right,
Like Magic
the
left,
night
right,
cycle,
the night
yeah,
cycle.
it's pretty.
The sprays on the floor. It was just little bits of insight which I feel like no other caster has done yet.
But you can definitely say,
Like we're trying to find our niche.
yeah, we're gonna be sorely missed next year. Maybe they could hire us.
More than welcome to come back, but you will have to contact my agent for a hiring fee, because like this doesn't come free. I'm sorry.
But yeah, thank you very much, everyone who voted for us. We're best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look out for these guys at TI. I mean, they might be picked up soon. So, moving on to the caster of the year.
It is your boy, Kitsune
for Triforce.
For Triforce 3.0. So, everyone's seen the video, everyone's seen the montages made. This man brought the hype. This man raised the roof, raised the stadium. The hype was unreal. He made it enjoyable for so many people to watch. It was an incredible attempt. The passion that was shown from this man was absolutely out of this world. Tech team's just grabbing Kitsune. We're gonna grab a couple words from this man.
That's what I was gonna say. It was a pleasure to cast, but I couldn't do it without my boy Chef.
Thank you, man.
He was there when I had to catch my breath. He was there supporting me, also giving a lot of insight.
Obviously.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun to cast. The matches, the best of 5,
Yeah,
it
went
was
to-
down to the wire.
It was intense as well. Big up to Jawad actually winning that one. Very big congratulations to that one.
That was a good job. You know, it was also fun
Yeah,
to
good
cast
job,
because
Jawad.
of how many team fights were happening.
Yeah.
It was back and forth. One team was winning, the other team was winning. It was really fun. And thank you anyone who voted for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
So basically, it wasn't just the normal boring Kitsune down the Erin playing for the CSS. They were actually going for fights, which made it interesting.
Exactly. It was actually an entertaining final.
Pretty
for
glad they
once.
weren't there then. They weren't just playing the boring game.
Yeah.
Okay, up next we have
Streamer of the year.
Now there are a number of nominations here. So we have Stig back, not Stiff. We have Stig 991.
Yep.
Now this man has streamed a lot for the channel.
He has indeed.
He has done speed runs. He has done Rocket League. He has done charity streams.
Exactly.
He's done it all.
He's done everything pretty much for this year. Big up to him. He's put a lot of effort into this. Obviously going for a broadcast manager next year.
Yep.
As well. So good luck to him.
It must be noted that the committee and the society, a massive thank you to Stig and everyone that streamed on the HeartGG Twitch channel, trying to go for the Twitch student broadcast situation thing, whatever the thing's called. I don't know, tech team are telling me off. But whatever that is, massive thank you to anyone that streamed on the Twitch channel and helping to get those numbers up.
All right. Moving on to our next nominee, House of Theft. So obviously, there's been a big downside to coronavirus. Obviously, we haven't been able to do a lot of our events at LAN or in person. Whereas, but there's a big up to House of Theft for stepping up and still somehow bringing the content to you guys back home. While filming in our living room. So yeah,
multiple streams from the House of Theft, from the
streams.
72-hour COD live stream, which raised £1,200, I believe, around that figure. So massive stream for that, and all the other streams which has been taking place since coronavirus has taken place. Weekly streams, playthroughs, all that kind of stuff. Even this stream. So massive congratulations to them.
Yeah, good job, House of Theft.
So up next we have Troll Dion. Now this man has the most Twitch points from the Twitch reward system, which is brought in at the start of this year. He's already won the poster. He's already won the Red Bull package. Bit of controversial with how much he streamed.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that
black
one.
screen for not like a big portion of his stream. Number of people noticing that. VAR, we'll have to have a look at that.
Well, VAR will get back to us on that one.
We'll have a look at that to actually calculate how much he streamed. But nevertheless, he has streamed. He streamed CSGO matches
he's
on the Twitch channel.
Yeah, casted quite a few games as well. This man has been putting in quite a bit of effort into his Twitch streams.
I think a good thing that this man has done is, even though he has a lot of points, which makes other people want to get points.
Yeah, it's true.
So he has kept the Twitch program that we have here going.
Yeah.
So massive congratulations to that man. Up next, we have Shurfy, the broadcast manager himself. Now, this man has done a lot of streams, corner shop streams, mafia streams, using his PC for the broadcast thing, setting everything up. This man has done it all.
Thank you. I've put in effort, you know.
This man has done it. Without this man, a lot of streams potentially wouldn't have happened.
I also cast a lot of games this year.
Exactly.
CSGO,
casting,
League of Legends. Yeah, so it's been an honor to stream for you guys.
So all the nominations this year is a massive thank you to them, because none of the Twitch stuff would have happened this year without them. So massive thank you.
Good job to everyone. All right, now moving on to our runner-up of Streamer of the Year.
Ooh. Stig991. Stig, the crowd are absolutely loving you, mate. Absolutely loving you. So massive congratulations to Stig, and again a massive thank you from the committee, everyone who, when you've streamed on a Twitch channel, Hearts GG Twitch channel, to keep it going, get those numbers up, provide content to everyone.
Exactly. Okay.
So we're getting through from the tech team that his acceptance speech is...
Sit on it. That is all.
That's it from Stig. Next up, we have the winner of the Streamer of the Year. And it is... Whoa! House of Theft! So I'm pretty sure we're going to grab the House of Theft. We're going to bring him up. So,
lucky for us, all House of Theft members are actually here today.
Yep. Social distancing, 2 meters, Kappa. Massive congratulations to everyone that when we did the 72-hour stream. Everyone doing shifts, including Ben and Sam, might I add, for that, who also came and played. And all the other streams that we've done from our house. So, massive congratulations to us. Anyone say anything?
I'd just like to say it's been a pleasure, to be honest, casting, streaming with these guys. Obviously, we all participated. We all put in time. You know, Shurf, Stefan, they put in so much time to set up this stream. Also, Reese, Jawad, you know, all doing so much work. I'm just there sometimes to just kind of tune in, sit around, talk some shit. But yeah, honestly, it's been so fun doing these streams. I hope you guys enjoy them as well, like this one as well. I hope there's some content for you.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a really fun time, especially with this troubling times of coronavirus. It's been really good to be waking these guys up every week, 1 p.m., making sure they're all up to do these weekly streams. We did miss last week, but before that, the 24-hour charity stream, the Life is Strange stream, all these things are really good. Hopefully, there'll be something similar next year after we leave. Yeah. Do you want to say anything, Jawad?
I'd just like to say a big thanks to everyone here. We have really good production quality for the streams. We've been up in it, trying to do it in the houses, you know, and it's just been just for you guys, you know.
Yeah, you guys liking this? Yeah, you guys flaming us. You'd be upset if this wasn't here. All we hope is that next year this legacy continues.
I mean, there's
more streams like this.
Big shoes to fill now after we leave here. I think House of Theft will always live on in everyone's hearts.
Live on. We just hope that this will continue next year.
Yep. Right, moving on to... Oh, okay. I'm hearing from our tech team that a bit of a commercial break.
Just taking my drink.
Yep.
You know, getting that Red Bull in me.
I'm trying to show
keeping me going. If you guys haven't looked under your chairs, there's a Red Bull under every single one of your chairs. Free one, and you should find, along with your ticket into the stadium, you can go to the bar and get a free Red Bull as well there. So make sure you get a Red Bull.
Make sure you check that one out.
Make sure you check that out. Don't lose your little coupon thing. If you can't find a coupon, please message Jawad J in Discord, ask him what your coupon is, and Jawad J will get back to you in Discord within 1-2 working days.
All right, moving on to our next award.
I believe it's our final category.
I'm hearing it's our final reward.
Final reward or final category? Final reward. Oh, okay. This is a bit of a spicy one. Sad it's our last one, but esports personality of the year.
So what is the esports personality of the year?
This one is the person. You think of esports, you think of this person.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You think of esports at University of Hertfordshire, this person comes to mind. They're in Discord, they're playing games, they're watching with you, you're doing group watching together.
Yeah, they're making basically everyone feel comfortable. Everyone like you're bringing people together really, and being the person like everyone can look to for advice or just like friendship and having a good time.
They're at every LAN.
Yes,
they're at every LAN, no matter what, all day. They're from start till finish, helping the committee set up to helping the committee pack away, all that kind of stuff. So the first nomination is Grimbach Sheena.
Yes. So obviously she was a nominee for Kindest Member. Obviously quite kind to a lot of people here. She also obviously a big personality when it comes to Overwatch. She's organised a lot of events and stuff like that.
Very noticeable in the Overwatch scene.
Everyone pretty much knows her as well. And
Overwatch
also
game leader, all that kind of stuff.
Contender for inclusion officer this year as well.
Yep. At every LAN, I'm pretty sure every LAN I've been to, she was there. So that's the first nomination. Second nomination, we have Freak Stefan.
I'll be honest, I'm not really sure who this person is.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't. When I think of esports, I'm not sure if I think of this person.
No, yeah,
Stefan.
I
think
know
it's Stefan.
Maybe it's a typo.
Maybe it's a typo. Stefan. Yeah, I remember. But Stefan has been at every LAN. And he's been in Discord a lot of the time. Flip Stefan is also a nice meme. So
that's true.
Up next, we have Dion Troll.
Yeah, this man has been at, I think, every LAN.
I think every LAN, yeah. Every LAN, from start till finish.
Yeah, start to finish, helping set up. He's been there before he even starts to get everything sorted out.
He's at all the socials, Football Fridays, fouling people. He's in Discord a lot he's in Discord a lot when we're running our Twitch streams.
True.
And other people are in there as well. Stig, Dion, and James, and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, he brings people together.
Exactly. He is a people person, uniting people together.
Exactly.
And the final nomination is Sherfy. Now, this man, he does come to LANs, but he does rock up late when he doesn't wake up on time, and everyone else from the house comes down early, and this man's still in bed. But he does come down eventually, and then he does play a lot of games. He's in Discord quite a bit. He does a fair amount of stuff. Does a bit of streaming stuff. Quite a few people think of esports when I think of him. No, it's crowd shaking their heads. But I mean, someone voted for him.
Someone's voted for this man.
Someone voted for him.
He must be something.
He must be something in the society. All right. The runner-up of the esports personality of the year in the esports society is.
Oh.
Who? Sherfy. Hey. So this man is what people. Chef, do you want to say anything?
I just want to say thanks to people who voted for me. I guess a lot of people know me. They know who I am. I'm obviously quite kind to a lot of people. Maybe I play a
friendly face that lands, approachable face.
I play quite a wide range of games as well. I'm always playing with different people. Trying to bring people together, organizing a couple things. So thanks for the votes.
Congratulations, Chef, Esports Personality of the Year, runner-up. So the winner of the Esports Personality of the Year is, and before we announce, I might add that the winner had an overwhelming amount of votes.
They won by a landslide.
They won by a massive amount. They had a number of votes by a load of people. Also, you don't know the people because they're student numbers, but they had a lot of votes. So this is quite a decisive winner, and the winner is Freak Stefan! This is the person that's been at every LAN because he's had to be. He's always in Discord. He plays a lot of games. He has been there. Stefan, do you want to say anything to anyone that voted for you?
Yeah, thanks to everyone who voted for me. Wasn't really expecting to win this award, but when I saw the votes, it was very apparent. Obviously, I'm the best person in the society. Coolest person to be around. Most useful person in the committee.
We have verified the votes, and sadly, he is telling the truth. At first, we didn't believe him, but then we have verified him, unfortunately.
But yeah, thank you for everyone who voted for me. It's been really good past 3 years being in the committee. Hopefully the society continues next year and pushes on for everything, all the work we've done. I'll make sure I'll be around. I'm sure you guys will be around too to continue seeing the work everyone puts in. But yeah, should be good. Thank you very much.
And that
Thank
is
you,
the winner
Stefan.
of the Esports Personality of the Year for the 2020 year.
I think
And
that was our last award.
That is our last awards, and that is it from us.
Sad it went so quick.
That is sad. That is this academic year for esports over with.
Yeah.
Everyone who won an award, absolutely massive congratulations, and I think it's a bit of an end of an era.
It is indeed. I mean, a lot of us are graduating this year.
We've seen the hustings. If everyone came to that, there's a whole new wave of people coming into committee. Whole new wave of ideas that people are bringing. Some worse than others. Don't you dare redesign the Discord. Discord's fine, but it's a whole new wave. All these people are graduating, so
Yeah, I mean, I want to say a big thank you to every final year esports member. I mean, they've been here from the start. They've been putting a lot of effort, even if they're not on committee, like esports team as well. Everyone's at some point has
all the
helped
game
around.
leaders that have done work, suggesting
yeah,
new
exactly,
ideas.
game leaders.
The society wouldn't run without all the people doing their roles. Everyone in Discord, people in Twitch chat. So you've all got a massive thank you to everyone that's done their little part to make
Honestly,
this
it's
whole thing
like
work.
this whole esports side is like a big family, and I'm glad that everyone could be a part of it and experience all the enjoyments that
the
we
more
have by
stuff we've done
playing
this year,
together.
the football Fridays, the socials, the little stuff outside, the watch parties, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully it all continues next year to make more people feel welcome into this fantastic esports family that we have here at the University of Hertfordshire.
Exactly.
I think that's it from us. If we have
Yeah.
any other final comments from the tech team or anything like that, any other final comments?
Stay at home, wash your hands, make sure you're safe, don't leave the house, and keep playing games.
It's been a
That'll be my
pleasure
advice.
this year from all the committee, all the game leaders, all the esports team. But it's been a pleasure this year. So we hope everyone enjoyed themselves, all the tournaments that we've run. So a massive thank you to that.
Yep, and I hope you enjoyed this awards evening. It's been an honor to cast this.
Make sure you
host this
collect your
with
Red Bull under the chair and message Joward J if you don't have the coupon for a free Red Bull.
Mm.
Make sure you message him on Discord. But that's it from us.
Yep.
So goodbye.
Adios.